Rainy days and Mondays always get me. Nah, I'm not gonna let it get me down. It is Monday and it is pouring rain here in Frisco, Texas. But it's the day after the Super Bowl and I learned a lot of great stuff yesterday. Yes, New Orleans won and congratulations. When the day started, I didn't have a horse in the race. I said, yeah, let me check it out, watch some commercials, figure out which one is the best. I got wrong which one was the best, by the way. I liked the pregame McDonald's commercial with LeBron and Larry Bird, but didn't win that one, but somebody else in my world did. But while I was watching the pregame, they did a story on quarterback for New Orleans, Drew Brees. And I seem to remember back when Drew was drafted that he was really supposed to be this great quarterback, but then I didn't hear a lot about him and kind of always wondered what happened. All of a sudden he reappeared as this remade person in New Orleans, came back from what was potentially career-ending surgery and leading this team and this community to great things. But what I found most intriguing about Drew was that he was the kind of athlete that I wish there was more of, because if there were, I'd watch more pro sports. I kind of think of them as self-serving, but not Drew. Drew and his foundation have raised and donated over $4.5 million to charities near Purdue, where he started his career in San Diego, and now in New Orleans. They do really great things. But the greatest part of what he does is he uses his foundation as an incubator. He creates events, moves them forward to the point where they can pretty much be self-sustaining, and then instead of continuing to use that to glorify himself, he turns it over, or turns them over, to teammates who say, Drew, I'd really like to get into this philanthropic world that you're in. I really want to give back. Being an athlete, I have responsibilities. And Drew takes events that he's raised up and just hands them over and allows his teammates to start their own foundations and their own charities in their own ways that they can make a huge difference in the world. Because of that, Drew, I've now put you on the wall with Andre Agassi, Andrea Jaeger, and a few others that have really decided that who they are going to be for the majority of their lives is somebody that makes a difference in the lives of others. I say congratulations to you for that, because you were the winner before the game ever started. The fact that you came out on top, just a huge bonus for you and the city that you've helped raise up after so much tragedy. Congratulations. Come back next week to another edition of Rants and Raves, where we're going to talk about my foundation and how I'm going to help other athletes, particularly tennis players, figure out how to connect to communities where they go and to give back. My foundation, the Unfurrowed Ground Foundation, Inc., is going to do that on a national basis. We got a good head start. I'm going to tell you more about that next week when we come back. Until then, peace out.